Live. You're live. Hello.
Oh, we're live.
We're live again. Welcome
To the world.
So today we are going to do a Q&A. In other words, questions and answers about us, about each other, as well as whatever questions you may have. But before we get into that, we should probably introduce ourselves because not everybody here is going to know
It's true.
who we are.
Hopefully.
My name is Andrea.
My name is Tony.
And together, we love each other for one. But together, we're married. Together, we make this vlog, this YouTube account called In Love or Trippin', as well as an organization called Tonguebit that we are very happy to tell you a little bit more about. In Love or Trippin' is an account basically based off of travel, right?
Exactly.
I mean, we post things about our life.
The foundation is traveling together.
Yeah. We spend a lot of time away from home and stuff like that. So we thought it'd be a good idea to do videos to show our family, our friends. And also it's just fun. People want to see people traveling, you know, so that they can feel like they can do it too. And then
Then I had a crazy idea because on the road, we met so many people saying that they were learning English from YouTube, from video games, from TV, movies. So I said, okay, we can use our videos to help people learn English. And, you know, the idea is to make English fun first and foremost so that you want to learn and that you can do it from anywhere. And most of it is free.
Yep.
Right.
So, well, as of now, everything is free.
True.
So if improving your English or learning some more natural everyday English is on your list of things you'd like to do, check out tonguebit.com. We'll have it over here on the side for you. Check it out. And now you know who we are. That's In Love or Trippin' and Tonguebit.
Tonguebit.
So we are also English teachers, so like actual real life English teachers, and that's also where the inspiration came.
Listen, that is why we're having this moment here. So hopefully if you are interested in us and what we do, we can help make things more clear.
Yes. So. Now for the good stuff, though. Got some questions.
I have a question.
Let's do the first question. Are you guys ready? It's question time.
Are you ready? Hello?
Ready? Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hello, Gerardo. Okay.
So first question that I saw from Instagram. It was, who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? That was actually a rude question that Tony replied to himself. I think I am a powerful woman. Who do you think you are? Aha. Tricky, huh? You didn't think I was going to answer that.
I think more of like my profession, maybe.
Okay.
I hope to be an English teacher for many of you listening, as well as a computer scientist, which I'm learning.
Okay.
Trying to learn.
I hope to be a friend to you and you to me.
I don't know.
All right. So that was a deep question. For some softer questions, let's see. I've got them pulled up here. The first one is a little bit romantic of a question. How old were you when you first met? Let's see if you can answer this question.
I was 22.
When we first met?
I guess I'm wrong.
No. You were 22 when we first started dating.
So I was 21?
We met like a year or two before that. Okay. We didn't really know each other
doesn't know.
Before we started dating, but we had met. So we were like 20 or 21 years old.
21 years old.
We're 27 now, to put that into perspective. So.
By the way, Gerardo, if you have a question, let us know.
Yes. All right. Do you have any other question or do I continue? I'm going to continue.
Well, I have a question.
Okay. Is it ready? Yeah.
Why did you marry me?
Good question.
But
do I answer it jokingly or
no,
honestly? Okay.
But not me specifically, but maybe the idea.
Well, I'm not married
makes
to
you-
anybody else. Okay, no, seriously. Because you're kind. That's probably
Thanks.
that's probably the biggest one. You're very kind. You're always trying to
try.
make things better for everyone,
I try.
including myself,
AKA tongue
which
bit.
is nice.
Thanks.
And you're a good cook. He's a really good cook. So
I like that about myself.
that's
too.
the short answer. I mean, if I went on as to why I married him, you also probably make me laugh more than anybody in the world, and I like to laugh. So, cute.
I like to make you laugh.
The next question.
Sorry, guys.
What did you dream about being when you were a kid? That's always a good question.
That's a good question. Well, as a child, I loved making things. So I always wanted to do something, making anything. The process about thinking how you're going to do it, what you need to have a solution for. I love that process. I love it. If it's something on a computer or if it's something I'm using my hands for, I wanted to make things.
It's like an engineer.
Yeah, an engineer.
You just wanted to make something.
Yeah.
For me, I always dreamed of being a news reporter. And I actually did a little bit of that. And I did study some journalism. But I wanted to be the person that was like, good evening, I'm Andrea Rocha. And today, blah, 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 blah. And I don't know, I thought that would be really fun. I feel like I kind of do that right now when I'm doing this. But for the next question, we actually have a question here. Hello, Angel.
Angel.
Do you still have the same energy that you had when you were 21 to travel around the world? Now that you're 27?
I would say, I don't like to drink like I did before. I've never drank a
that
lot.
makes us look like alcohol.
No, I've never drank a lot, but now I feel like I think I'll pass most of the time. So we used to, there was many moments where we kind of had a good time at a bar or something in our travels. So that's kind of different.
Yeah, the way we travel has changed. And because of that, actually, I think I have more energy now at 27. My lifestyle is different. I'm much more focused on health, like what I eat, exercising, how much sleep I get. I think I have more energy now.
Yeah,
I do.
It's a good question, but yeah, I think we've also gotten pretty good at, traveling, because it's something that you have to, when you first start doing these big trips, you have to get the skills to save money and plan your time.
Yeah.
And so we've got some strategies now, which help us a lot.
You totally have to learn, for sure.
Thank you for that one.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That made me think.
I wasn't expecting that one.
That made me look inside.
Okay. This question is asked a lot, all the time. It's a really popular question. And someone sent me this on Instagram. So the question is, how do you cover your cost and how do you manage to save money for them? Excellent question that does not have a direct answer. I'm going to let you try to answer that first.
Well, we make very little money. First, I will say, so we'll start with that. We definitely don't make much. But in the past, a lot of our videos, we had jobs that we were working on the internet. That was a big thing.
Yeah.
Second, we love to do exchanges where you basically live for free, but you have to work. And sometimes they give you food and things. This is super helpful. But also, we eat lots of beans.
And lots of rice. And lots of eggs.
Eggs.
Some of the cheapest food there is.
We try not to go out to the bars and things. Alcohol is the priciest thing.
Yeah, one of the things that's probably makes sure that we save the most money is controlling how much we eat out versus how much we eat inside the house. And again, like what Tony was saying, traveling is something that is a learned skill. And over time, we've learned how to, find cheaper airplane tickets, find cheaper housing and such. But also when it comes to making the money, we live rather unconventionally. So there's been a lot of times where we'll go home where, wages are not terrible. I mean, the United States is known to have good wages a lot of times, but we'll work a job like really intensely. Like we'll work really hard for a few months and just save the money. We don't have a house. We don't have, bills. We don't have cars.
Yeah, we are lucky to be able to go to our parents' house.
Yeah, we go stay with our parents because right now not that we don't want a house and that we're not looking to do that one day, but as of yet, we haven't had any need. We decided we'd rather go travel and do that than spend money on other things. And we always wear like the same clothes. I don't know if you've noticed.
That's another thing.
We don't buy a lot of materials.
I've gotten a lot of used clothing, secondhand clothing.
Oh, sorry.
It's your uncle.
No, it's my cousin actually.
I generally, use secondhand clothing.
Yeah. Yeah, we do a lot of secondhand stuff.
I mean,
not even clothes or electronics sometimes too. The computer that we're on right now is secondhand.
Yeah. I try and fix things. Most of the time, though, I think the core idea, the main idea, is that we kind of make ourselves used to suffering. Like our house is very cold. We don't.
Yeah, this part sounds really crazy sometimes. I think especially when we talk to people from home or just in general. But for some reason, we've decided to suffer with weird things like that, like heat and cold weather, and we just don't turn it on ever. And right now it's very cold here. And we're just like, well, just put on a jacket, and it might be a minimum amount of money that you save, but it adds up.
If you do that with, 10 things.
If you do that every month, you have enough money to buy a plane ticket. Might sound crazy, but priorities, right?
Yeah. And priorities. I think, a lot of times we're lucky. We have a lot of luck. So
yeah.
There was another question. What do you like most about traveling and what do you like least? What would you like to answer? Or both? The thing I like least is probably like sleeping in an airport.
I actually don't totally hate that part.
I hate sleeping in things, in buses and airports and planes. I mean, but it's part of the process. When you wake up, you're in a new magical place, hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The thing that I like most is definitely always that unknown feeling. Like something is new and different. And it's the feeling that comes with that, actually, that you just can't feel it any other way. I mean, there's nothing that makes you feel like don't know anything other than being in a place where you know nothing.
Pila also hates the airport.
Yeah, the security at the airport can be kind of annoying.
We forgot to introduce Pila, our moderator.
That's true. Everybody, meet Pila Gonzalez. He is the one that is typing for TongueBit. Thank you.
He is our mentor, coach, and manager. He can do all things. So
he's also our friend.
Yeah, true.
To make clear. And he's from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Shit. So.
Se llama Pila.
Yeah. What do I like least? I think the thing I like least, but also like the most, is I hate when I don't know the language because I can't communicate the way I would like to with the people there. But at the same time...
He's not from Buenos Aires.
Oh, sorry. Why did I say Buenos Aires? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I knew that. Anyways, sorry, people. But I also like that part most, not knowing the language, because you'll see that you don't need to speak the same language to communicate with someone. Like you will find a way.
How far deep into a conversation you want to go. But yeah.
Yeah.
General things.
Ready for another question?
Let's do it.
Sure, you can ask a question. Okay. Tony's got a question?
I've got my question too. What made you want to travel, Andrea Rocha?
What made me want to travel? It's nothing like super crazy. I think like anyone, I just was like, there must be something more than it's a big world. I see a lot of things on TV and I hear about people doing it. Why can't I? And
I like that.
And all types of people, rich, poor,
But
educated, not.
what made you think I need to leave? Because, you know, for a lot of people, that's scary.
I didn't feel like I needed to. I just wanted to. I don't know.
Were you ever scared?
Yeah, maybe in some ways. Yeah. Of the unknown and the whole like, what if I don't make friends? What if I'm lonely? What if something happens to me?
All three of those things happened.
But but that's okay. I mean, that's life too, right?
Yeah, that's the reality, I think. It's just part of the process.
Hi, John.
Oh.
Hey, cutie.
Thanks. You're cute too. Also, thank you for your comment, Angel. That's so nice to hear because, you know, we want more people than just our moms and dads to love our content. But okay, back to what I was going to say. So a big part of what made me want to travel, and this is my next question, was an idol of mine. Right? So who are your who is a big idol to you?
Okay, it's funny you say that because I had a question that was if you could sit down with someone to have dinner, alive or dead, who would it be? And I know what you're getting at because he really likes him too. But there is this guy who's famous for this travel show who is now dead, but his name is Anthony Bourdain, which we've talked about him before. Is that what you were talking about?
That is who I'm talking about. Also, pause.
Sorry, pause.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Yeah, so this man, is that your choice? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes, I would sit down with him. He was also a very famous chef. And my most favorite thing about him is that he will talk to like anyone. And he's just chill and he's funny and he asks all the questions. He just like wants to know the people. He wants to know the culture. He wants to be there. I don't know if that's clear, but literally he just wants to be there. And who doesn't just want to be, right? He just lives. It's great.
Yeah.
So I want to hang out with him.
I love people that seem to live 100 lives in one life, you know? People like that fill me with this excitement and inspiration that makes me wake up every morning and say, oh my gosh, you know, this world is, there's still so much to discover. And for me, Anthony Bourdain made me want to leave and go see what the heck is out there because he taught me so many times that everything I think is true is generally just relative.
But even out of the travel scope, back to that question about who you would sit with at dinner, if you could, I also would sit with either one of the Obamas, Barack Obama or Michelle Obama. I think preferably Michelle Obama, just so I can like talk to her one-on-one as a woman. Yeah. And also she's like, at least from what I can see and the way she expresses herself, she's someone full of optimism. And that's the type of energy you want around you. And I think it would be a nice dinner. I think we would just hang out. And, you know, she married the man who became the president of the United States, but she didn't think anything of it. She knew she was a badass and that, like, that's what she deserved anyways, right? It was someone like that. So I guess that's how I feel. Maybe that's
Michelle,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that's great.
I like Michelle.
Good for you.
All right. Got another question?
It's a good, inspiring person.
Next question. Are you ready? Okay, this one's a lighter question. What are your favorite shows or movies?
I have one main favorite, and that is The Office. I love The Office and Steve Carell, the main character.
It's a show, by the way.
Sorry.
Just in case. An American TV show.
Movies,
it's hilarious, yeah.
Are you asking me favorite movies too?
If you have a favorite movie.
Catch Me If You Can. Leonardo DiCaprio.
My favorite movie? I feel so cliche, but like I definitely love the Titanic.
She definitely loves the Titanic.
What else? Tony actually just made me watch. I know people are going to think this is crazy, but I just watched the first Star Wars last night. Well, the first one that came out, so Star Wars 4. It was nice. I'm enjoying it. We'll watch number 2 tonight. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'm really bad at favorites.
Yeah, and we don't watch too much I mean, we do watch things, but hey, son.
Love ya.
Me too. Cool.
All right, next question. This one's funny. Let's see what Tony's going to say.
Oh, Lord.
Do you ever fight? If so, what about?
Do I ever fight people or honestly you?
Do we ever fight? And if so, what about?
We fight.
Oh, we fight.
There's plenty. I'm sure you can see in some of our videos that there's moments where we are very annoyed with each other.
We're both really intense.
Yeah.
Really passionate.
Yeah.
And opinionated. So sometimes that can be conflicting. But do we really fight about anything in specific? No, we are the typical fighting about something stupid.
Yeah, we
just like, why'd you say that like that?
As a team, we generally solve problems very well. And I think a lot of the credit is due to traveling together, right? But I do find that we fight over dumb things.
Sometimes. We've gotten a lot better about it. Like, we've grown together in that aspect. And the good thing is when we fight, it like sometimes it can be like really hardcore and really intense, but it dies really quickly because we've learned to just say, this is stupid. We don't want to feel like this anyways. We love each other. We know we love each other. So
with anyone, you should really, I try to live by the motto that is, don't go to sleep angry, because, that's not going to help you.
Yeah.
So most of the time that works.
Yeah.
2 questions. What is your favorite country so far?
Favorite country so far? From Luis. Hi, Luis.
I probably would say...
My favorite country? That one's hard. That's a really popular question too. And it just depends on for what.
Yeah, that's a good question. Luis, could you tell us what for? For food? For the mountains? For what?
But a quick answer?
I'd say Peru. Or Spain.
Yeah, I think Spain is obviously one of my favorite countries.
Mexico.
I've lived here a lot for that reason because I love being here. I like the culture. I like how the people are. I like the food. I like the weather. I like the landscape and the nature. I like it. So Spain. España.
So
what does invisible flag?
What does the perfect life look like?
Oh, what does the perfect life look like for you? Whoa.
It's relatively simple, I would say.
Let's go back and forth with this one.
I think number 1 would be healthy.
Yes, being healthy. Number 2 is having a nice partner.
Yeah, or
to enjoy with.
I mean, there's moments where a friend is perfectly sufficient too. A good friend, good person. My turn.
Okay.
You have to have some sort of, like clan, I guess you could say, like a group that you can connect with.
Okay. I would say good food and good sleep.
Yeah, good food and sleep.
Okay, what else? Perfect life.
I would need to be near some like nature, like maybe mountains or the beach or a river.
And have your family around.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's always one that is
hard.
missing.
Yeah.
That one's hard because when you have your dreams and wishes, but not everybody has the same dreams and wishes, including the people in your family.
Yeah.
So that one's tough. But ideally they would be like my next door neighbor.
I would like to have kids too.
Yeah.
Some kids around.
Oh, that was
good kids.
That was a question. We have to answer that. So someone asked on Instagram yesterday.
Wait, do you miss Lake Atitlan?
Of course. Lake Atitlan is beautiful. Yes. I would love to be there right now.
That's one of the craziest and most epic places I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, for sure.
If I wasn't so scared of volcanoes, I would possibly want to live there. But I'm terrified of those volcanoes.
Yeah. So, but back to the kids question. Someone asked us yesterday how many kids we plan to have, or if we plan to have kids. We do plan to have kids.
Do
But
we?
this is interesting. Shut up. This is interesting. Let's see how many he says we plan to have. How many would you like to have?
2 or 3.
Okay, fair. That's me too. 2 or 3. What genders?
Oh my god. A boy and a girl. I just want both.
Yeah.
One of each.
Yeah, same. I just want one of each.
If that doesn't happen, continue until it happens.
Like ideally, I might even stop after 2 if it's a boy and a girl. But I am very scared and terrified that I will have 3 of the same, of either all boy or all girl.
No.
That just is scary.
I would like to adopt.
Yeah, we also like have talked about like if we can, it'd be nice to adopt. There's a lot of children who need parents.
Yeah.
So it's not like we need to be just making babies. So
It's on my list to adopt.
new question. What frustrates you? What frustrates you?
I have a problem with I'm constantly thinking, am I wasting my time? Everything I do. Sometimes I ask myself if I'm wasting my time.
So you frustrate yourself.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I can
Typical.
ruin the moment. I can make the moment feel stupid.
You get anxious.
And I try not to do that.
That's a very internal frustration.
Yeah.
My frustrations, which I guess isn't any better, it's external, it's out of my control. But I really dislike people who are not kind or people who are very bitter. Like people who just feel like because they don't feel good, they are going to make other people not feel good. Like, I know we talk about it, but how nice would it be to live in a world where, you know, everybody that you walk by can just say hello, can just smile, just that. I know that might be silly to ask because you don't know what's happening in somebody's life, but I definitely really don't like people who are just mean, you know, just like not nice.
Yeah.
That frustrates me. That frustrates me.
You know what's crazy is when you read comments.
And greedy people. Sorry.
When you go to the comments section of videos.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
photos,
Trolls, online trolls.
That's not only frustrating, but freaky. Like,
Yeah.
please don't do that to us.
Yeah. Please don't do that. I mean, we're not going to read it, but sometimes I see other people's things and people just like typing in their little quiet, secret, dark corner, like, you suck. It's like, okay, why? Does that make you happy? I don't know. Next question. Do you have a question?
I do, but you go first. I'll do it.
I have a simple question.
How would you?
Oh, go ahead.
Too late?
Oh, too late. This one's simple, and then we can ask that one.
No.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I do have a brother, and he's a baby. He's fat.
He's so cute.
Makes noises like blah, 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 blah. And he is adorable. And he's 1. And I also have a wonderful sister who is now 21.
Mm-hmm.
21 years old. And
what are their names?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Elijah is my brother, and Sydney is my sister. Yes. Shout out.
I also have a brother. Oh, and who are you in the family?
I'm the oldest.
He's the oldest. I have a brother and a sister too. I have an older brother, Serge, and I have a younger sister, Daniela. My brother is 29. My sister is 21, and I'm 27. So I'm in the middle. I like being in the middle.
I like being. Sometimes I don't like being the big brother.
Do you guys like having brothers and sisters? I can't imagine not having brothers and sisters. That's all I will say.
Yeah, I'm happy to have siblings.
Yeah, for sure.
My
yeah,
turn.
you got your question.
Don't worry.
Nope, I can't read it. It's a secret.
How would you recommend to others how to travel cheaply?
How to travel cheaply.
Yeah.
Do as the locals do.
That's a good question. That's a good answer.
Also, don't be afraid to figure things out yourself. Not that tours and tour guides and those things aren't awesome because they can be, but there's a lot of things that you don't actually need it for. Like you don't need an expensive big tour bus. You can just take the local bus, for example,
Yeah, that's true.
or something like
It's
that.
always much cheaper to take the local bus.
Yeah.
I would say do work away. Do work away. The thing we talk about so much. Pila, our great friend here, we met him on Workaway, the place where you exchange work for hosteleria, a place
Accommodation.
to sleep,
Yeah.
accommodation. And this will save you crazy amounts of money. And sometimes they pay you. Also, you get to go to crazy cool places.
Yeah. That
In
you
your own country.
probably wouldn't go anyways.
Right. We went to Albania. That's where I met Pila, in Albania. What is Albania? I had no idea. But there was a cool workaway. I got to be in an Albanian cafe.
Yeah.
Serve Albanians coffee.
So work away. Check it out.
Quiero conocer a su hermana.
Which one? My hermana or his hermana?
Cuidado. Oh,
careful.
it's probably your...
I don't know. We
Hey,
have no-
I got good looks too. Uh-huh.
You never know. Okay, next question. What's different now that you're married?
Not much.
Yeah,
I wear a ring on my finger.
not me.
I can't call
Just
her my girlfriend now. I have to say my wife, which is
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah, not much has changed because I already knew he was going to be there forever. So really, legal things have changed. And yeah, saying my husband or that I have a husband, that's the weirdest thing for me is just when it comes out of my mouth. I'm like, my husband, and that part's strange, interesting. Because it makes me feel like an official adult. And
Yeah.
it's weird.
that has changed. I feel a little bit more responsible. Like I have, it's an obligation, you are officially obliged to consider the other half of you. And that means I gotta be nice. I gotta clean the bathroom sometimes.
That one, yeah.
I have to make,
But that was even before being married.
Yeah.
You always got to clean the bathroom sometimes.
but it's official now, so.
It's official. All right. Next one is, what's something people might not know about you?
People might not know about me.
Get deep with the people. Let them know.
Ooh,
Let them see the real
deep.
you.
Can you go first? I don't know.
Something people might not know about me. Well, this is one. Someone just asked, ¿hablan español? Yeah, we do speak Spanish. Hablamos español.
Sí,
You might not know that about
hablo
us.
español.
No, habla español. But
Sí. Yo
this
hablo.
one is actually really, is a kind of a big part about me, and at least more so when I was younger. But I think most people don't know because they don't ask me. But when I was younger, I was attacked by a dog, and that's why I have this scar here. So might not know that about me.
Close and personal. Here's something. I pierced my ears.
Yeah. Wait,
Um,
yourself?
Yeah, myself.
No way. I didn't know that. Where else did you pierce? I'm just kidding.
I have nothing.
You're thinking too hard. We'll move on to the next question.
Hard.
Remember, you can ask questions too.
Please.
La, la, la. How would your friends describe you? Ooh, Tony. How would your friends describe you?
My friends would say intense, philosophical, trustworthy, dependable, guapo. Hopefully funny. I like to think I'm funny.
Yeah, I think my friends say I'm funny, hopefully.
Yeah. What about you?
Me, talkative,
Hmm.
hyper, happy, I think. Energetic. I think optimistic. Crazy, like goofy, like loquita muchachita. Yeah. I don't know what else. Hopefully they love me.
My turn. What's your next move, Andrea Rocha?
My next move. Whoosh. As in, what would I like to do next?
What's next in this crazy life?
I don't know. But lately we've been talking a lot about how it would be nice to sail, but we know nothing about sailing.
Oh, we're doing it.
So I don't know. I never know. I just like think of things.
I'll say what I think. I'll say it in español. Para ti, Emmanuel. Quiero aprender cómo navegar.
Esto sí.
Vendero.
No, un barco de velo. Un bote de. No sé, Pila, ayúdanos.
Y
navegar por vela.
También quiero ir
velero.
Quiero ir a viajar a... si puede. Quiero ir a Asia. No sé cómo decirlo en español. El Oriente.
Asia.
Sí, Asia. Para conocer estos países porque me interesan muchísimo.
Now, the English version. Next move, we'd like to go to Asia. And we were also talking about sailing. So maybe we'll sail to Asia. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, no way.
That would be so crazy.
I'm scared of that. I don't want to leave into the deep blue ocean.
No way. Okay, next up. I like this question. I'm into this stuff. I'm sure some of you will be too. And that is, what are your zodiac signs? And do you think they are accurate about each other?
I'm special because my birthday is September 22nd. And that means I have two signs, right? So I'm in the middle. So I'm a Virgo and a Libra.
And do I think it's accurate about him? Yes. Super. Very much so. You can tell by the way he's answered all of these questions in this video that he is very like, and thorough. But it's a great thing.
Thanks.
And I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah.
I was born on January 23rd. My birthday was last week.
I think she's very much so an Aquarius because all the Aquarius that I meet are super similar and they all are bubbly and talkative and blah, blah, blah. And that's my wife. I think that's exactly what you are.
Exactly. Oh.
Yo solo los estoy viendo, pero no les entiendo. Perdón.
Pronto nos entenderás. Sigue viéndonos.
Tienes que ir a Tongue.
Sí, a nuestra página, a Tongue.
Manuel.
Tienes que practicar, claro.
Sí. Y también los videos tienen subtítulos en español.
Now we have Joey. Joey says, where are you guys from? ¿Y de qué estado? From what state? We are from Charlotte, North Carolina. Both of us.
Yeah.
Well, kind of like towns right outside, but yeah.
And what about you?
Where are you guys from? Where is everybody from today? We've got new people here today. So where are you from? I think some from Guatemala. We always have some Guatemala people.
We get a lot of love from Guatemala.
We sure do. All right. You still in it?
I'm in it.
You want to answer a few more questions?
I'll read.
Okay. We're here.
If you could change something about yourself, what would that be?
The way I manage my time. I am a procrastinator, and I hate that about myself. I hate it. I'm getting better, but that would be that. And also probably to talk less. Go ahead. What about you?
What would I change about myself? I'd probably change how I am not a person who is You know, some people you meet and they start something and they have to finish it before they do other things. It's not me.
Tony does a lot of things.
I try to do too many things at once sometimes. I like it. It's kind of therapeutic to me in a crazy way. But ultimately, I think I would produce better things if I was more focused.
Okay.
Also, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, wow. I've never
Impressive.
been to Cincinnati.
Impressive.
Do you like it?
I would like to go to Cincinnati.
And we've got another question from Pila, our moderator.
I have family in Ohio, so shout out.
Says,
You had to choose one superpower. What would it be, and why?
easy for me. I would fly.
I know it.
Like, why would you not want to fly? You could go anywhere. God, it'd be so cool. And just the feeling, I imagine, that comes with flying. I would want to fly.
Oh man, what would mine be? Mine would be
Or
maybe
teleportation.
like go super fast, like Flash.
Whoosh.
I was just talking about this. I
Were
need
you?
to slow down.
Oh.
See, that's a problem.
He's just trying to get somewhere fast.
Ay dicen disclem pasud a tu hermana.
No idea what that means. Abraham Ventura.
Descuin pasud. I hope that's nice.
I hope so too.
I hope
Maybe
it's
it means
nice.
hello.
What language is that?
Yeah, what language is that? Okay, next question. No. What was your favorite subject in school?
Art. I really enjoyed
Art.
art class. Learning about the methods on how you produce what you're visualizing, things like that.
My favorite class was probably language arts, which is the class where you read and write. I like to write a lot. And I like that I was forced to read certain books in school because maybe I would never have read them. And there was a lot of books that I think shaped who I am today. So I liked those classes. I like the classes that make me think.
Yeah, math class was also a big favorite of mine because I liked,
For me.
you know, it keeps you sharp, keeps you on your toes.
We're almost done. We've got a few more questions, y'all.
A few more questions.
So if you've got some questions, let us know. What's your biggest fear?
Failure.
Oh. My biggest fear.
I don't like failing.
My biggest fear is that, I don't know, maybe like that.
Let me finish mine. Think
Okay.
about it. When I say failure, I don't mean making mistakes and things. I just mean, you know, setting a goal, a big goal, and not accomplishing it. That's scary. But at the same time, that is what makes me work harder and harder. So it's a curse and a blessing.
My biggest fear maybe is running, even though I don't think this is possible, but like running out of dreams, I guess, which I think you can't do that. But if you do that, that means that like a part of you has died, like that you're not being like, I don't know. I feel like that's really sad if you're no longer dreaming about things. Like, I don't know. I always want something to look forward to because if I'm not dreaming, then what am I doing in this life? Like, what am I doing everything for? What am I working for? What am I making money for? What am I staying alive for? So yeah, that would be scary to me if I like if you asked me what do you dream of and I didn't have an answer, I would be worried about that. So remember to always dream.
Dream
That's for sure.
as if you'll live forever.
Yes.
Live as if you'll die today.
All right. We answered this question already. What makes you laugh the most?
Stand-up comedy and Andrea.
Okay.
And Andrea.
Stand-up comedy does not make me laugh very much. I don't know why. But lately, Lately, I've been obsessed with memes or memes in Spanish.
Memes.
I've been like addicted, and there are very few things that make me laugh like out loud, you know? Like I watch movies and I'm like silent. I like don't laugh. I can think it's funny inside, but memes make me laugh and you make me laugh. And sometimes I make myself laugh.
Emmanuel
¿Ustedes son
said-
hermanos?
No.
No, estamos casados. We're married. We are
Sí.
not brother
No,
and
that's
sister.
Gracias. Manuel.
A different Emmanuel now from Guatemala.
I think this is one of my students.
Cool.
Are you one of my students? I think
Yeah,
so.
Emmanuel is a popular name.
Anyways, I'm from Guatemala. You remember me? I think so.
Okay,
Pretty sure. Anyways, thanks for coming back.
we have 2 more questions left if you guys don't have any for us. So this one says, if you could choose to do anything for a day, what would you choose to do?
For a day?
Yeah. If you could just do anything that day, what would you do?
I would probably be a bird.
I'm like a bird.
What would you do? I don't know.
I want to fly away.
I'd-
If I could do anything, okay, well, since you said be a bird, I guess that means we can literally do anything.
Yeah, anything.
I would be a freaking mermaid and swim with dolphins and whales and see underwater. I would be a mermaid. Yep,
That would be cool.
I would do that for a day.
Or a dolphin.
Yes.
I could be a dolphin.
Yep.
Or maybe be something like a rock.
A rock?
Be a good quality rock.
Oh, what? That must be a joke. A rock.
Oh man. Just for one day.
Just for one day. A rock in a river.
What kind of music do you listen to? Ooh.
Heavy metal. No, not really.
We like rap. We're very American in that sense.
Yeah, we listen to a lot of rap. That's for sure.
I like rap.
My favorite rapper is J. Cole. He's from North Carolina. And if I wasn't married to him, I would marry J. Cole. Love him.
Also, I love classics. I love samba from Brazil. I love it. I love some classic Spanish guitar.
I like anything that's acoustic, like with a guitar.
Love acoustic.
Acoustic guitar of any genre. I like it.
I
It can
love-
be, anything.
John Mayer is one of my favorite artists. John Mayer. If you haven't heard of him, check him out.
But I like most things that are, not heavy on the ears.
Joey, thank you first. And you can find us on Facebook at
Tongue bit.
Tonguebit.
Mm-hmm.
Tonguebit.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out. We try to help people learn English for free. So
I've got one more question here, and then if nobody else asks a question, that's gonna be it.
it's almost an hour.
So yeah, it's gonna be perfect. This question says, if you had a warning label, like una advertencia, a warning label on you, what would it say? What would your warning label say?
Where did you find these questions?
The people want to know. They're asking.
Explosive, deadly,
Poisonous.
intoxicating.
Toxic. Oh, intoxicating. I like that.
Not toxic.
So for just one label.
It would say
Mine would say, warning, I talk a lot. Be ready to listen.
it would say intense. I think it would say intense.
Intense. Intensely passionate.
I think
Intensely intense.
I scare people sometimes.
No, you don't scare people.
Not
You're just
scare 'em, but-
intense. People like it.
They're
It's
like,
that
"What?"
passion.
Yeah.
Intense. Okay, sure, but that's not really a warning. There's nothing bad about.
We have
being
15
intense.
people here right now. We can't go.
15, 14. You said it. You jinxed it.
They keep coming. Now you guys have to ask us questions because we have no more.
Yeah, come on. I want more questions from the people who are here now. Oh, Luis, hello to you too from Maryland. Hi, Luis Miguel.
Oh, snap.
Kind of like the singer, no? Luis Miguel. But yeah,
Are you the singer?
ask us a question because I got some questions from Instagram, but I don't know if you are the people from Instagram. So I want you to ask a question.
So let's do something fun. What are you doing?
Let's play a game.
What are you doing during this quarantine? Because here in Spain right now, we are quarantined. We can't do anything. So what do you do to not go crazy in quarantine?
Well, I've actually started a lot of new things in my life that I didn't do before because I had some free time. One of them is I'm part of a virtual book club. I wanted to read more. And as you know, I like to talk to people. So that's cool. I'm reading more, which is productive. I also joined a yoga class. I've always said I wanted to do yoga. So I started doing yoga and I love it. It makes me start my day very positive, and that's good. What about yourself?
First, I like to do some reading. You know, this is a good time to read. Reading makes us all better people. So I try to read every day, which never happens, but I try to. I say to myself,
you at least read
Tony.
Something like an article or something like that every day.
Yeah,
but you want to read a book.
I want to read a book.
Yeah. What's your favorite books? I like book recommendations.
I definitely exercise.
So I cannot read them every day. Sorry.
I definitely exercise. I make sure to talk to people on the phone, call somebody. It's usually my mom, but I do call people almost every day just to have human interaction. I work out. Did I say that? Probably. And I work on my things. I try to develop myself as much as I can.
Manuel's got
Adios,
homework.
tengo tareas.
Ciao.
Good.
That's
Good.
fine. We're almost
Good job.
done. Good for you.
Do your homework.
This question is always difficult.
What are your guilty
People ask,
pleasures?
what are your guilty pleasures? Like
chocolate?
The things that you're not supposed to like, but you like.
Mona!
Oh,
Hey!
Mona, we were talking about how we need to email you today. Hey, Mona.
Absolutely.
We're gonna talk. Guilty pleasures though. For you, chocolate. Yeah, yours is sweets.
Yes, not so much sweets anymore, but I like. I like chocolate. Wine. I like wine.
Guilty pleasures. Honestly, nothing really serious other than like sitting around and doing nothing, like laying in my bed and watching like, I don't know, some dramatic series on Netflix. Like I'm watching this, like, it's like I think it's mostly Mexican actors, but it's based out of Houston, Texas. And the name in Spanish is Cien Días para Enamorarnos. And I love it. And I love laying in my bed and just watching it in my pajamas.
Oh my gosh.
That is a guilty pleasure.
So chocolate.
There's a
Reddit. Reddit. I look at Reddit too much. But I do learn a lot in my defense, but useless things. So that's not cool.
Yeah, social media is an unfortunate guilty pleasure.
I'm a photographer from Guatemala. Hey, Alfred.
Yeah.
I want to visit the U.S. Which place do you recommend to do some landscapes?
Ooh.
Honestly, one of the best landscapes I've seen in my life has been the Appalachian Mountains. That's in North Carolina, a little bit of South Carolina, all the way to New York. You might have heard of it.
Yeah, it's really diverse of a landscape. A lot of people like to go for the things that are more west because there's a lot of crazy like rock formations in Arizona, Colorado, I think like New Mexico too. And then of course the western coast, the Californian coast, Oregon and Washington, from what I know, is pretty spectacular. There's a lot of big national parks. I've always wanted to go. I've never visited, but Montana, the Glacier Park in Montana looks gorgeous.
Yeah. Go to the west. Honestly, if you want landscapes, Alfred, go to the West Coast.
Yeah.
The West Coast has everything.
The middle, no offense
Don't
to
go
those
to the
people, you might just be able to skip. I don't know. I could be wrong though. I will say we went to, was it in South Dakota? Where was the Badlands?
Badlands
That was
in South
awesome.
Dakota.
And that was kind of middle, but like north middle. And now we've got Jay Heckelson. Yeah.
Hellickson.
What
subs on Reddit? That's my username. Tonguebit.
But he probably wants to know what subs you like. Well, I guess he can look at
I can't tell you. There's so many that I like.
What's your favorites?
Data is beautiful. That's cool. Data is beautiful. I like the Europe one. I try to follow the Reddit of every country I go to. You know,
just so you can see random
to
stuff.
see what the locals say. And
Tonguebit says Wall Street bets.
definitely. Actually, I definitely have been a part of Wall Street Bets, but I never read what they said because they speak about crazy things. So
yeah, I've tried to get into Reddit, which would probably be better for me than other things I scroll on, but I don't know enough. I'd probably just read all the memes and do what he does, look at pictures of beautiful
I actually don't
countries.
like the memes of Reddit.
Yeah, they're not as good as other memes, but I like memes. I don't know why. All kinds of memes too, like about anything.
Today I learned is another good one. Teaches you something great.
Yeah. Anything else, guys?
Mona, we are going to respond to you. Oh, did you buy GameStops? I didn't.
No.
I didn't. Do I regret it? No. Actually, I'm kind of worried about this whole situation. To be quite honest with you.
Are you going to give them some insider investor advice now?
No, I'm not anyone who knows anything about that. But it's a weird situation going on here.
That's funny.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
I barely even understand any of it, but he teaches me constantly because it's because I'm not into it, you know? I'm not into it. So like, I wish I was. It'd probably help me a lot.
If I could say anything, I would say
he makes it interesting.
Go with a solid cryptocurrency like Ethereum or Bitcoin.
Well, that was our first Q&A, I think. So I guess we can like say goodbye now. It's been about an hour.
I think we're done.
Thank you for coming. We're gassed, as Tony's been using that word a lot lately.
I'm impressed that we have so many people come every time.
I didn't know. Was this a good time for, I was impressed to see a few of you guys here. Cool. This is a good time for us.
Totally.
See you again here next week. Same time, same place. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
We don't know.
We'll always let you know when we are going to have another live video.
Definitely.
We will set it up before on YouTube. I'll put a post, as well as you can follow us on Instagram with the same name as YouTube, In Love or Trippin', or at Tonguebit. And you can find us on Facebook.
To tonguebit.com if you want to practice English. Si quieres practicar su inglés, tienes que ir a tonguebit.com para practicar.
Se escribe Tonguebit.
Tonguebit.
Tonguebit.com.
And Mona, we're going to email you shortly.
And Pila, everybody, please, round of applause for our moderator, Pila. Thank you for helping us out. Guys, it's so fun to do this with you. So
we very much so appreciate you.
All right.
Happy Saturday.
Have a nice day. Have a nice Saturday.
I came late. I salute. Be safe. Ciao, Antonio.
Ciao, Antonio. Next time, okay?
Hasta luego.
Ciao.